people from one quadrant.
Yes.
How much time do we talk to this quadrant?
3 to 5 seconds. But please, don't stand and say 1001, 1002, 1000. No, don't do that. This is kind of, again, destructive. Say 1001, 1002, 1003 in your mind. Because if you start counting out loud, you're gonna stop talking about your presentation. Jokes aside, it's again, Toastmasters manual says 3 to 5 seconds. If you're gonna have eye contact for 6 seconds, nobody will kill you. Okay? So it's up to you. It's up to you. But you just don't concentrate on one person. That's the whole idea. Talk to everybody, and try not to scan the room like this all the time. Because this is it's destructive and it makes you nervous, and eventually it will make you dizzy. Because you're gonna go like this all the time. So again, my idea is don't concentrate on one thing like gestures, eye contact. No, work on it. Don't concentrate on it. And we have a very good exercise. I just cannot do it right now because it's a long exercise. And we did it last time I was here. It was about eye contact. And after that, everybody said, "Well, gee, that's interesting. How can you do that?" We did it. So if you want to know more, 2728. Welcome. And Toastmasters have special prize. Right? Am I right?
I will talk about it.
You talk, okay, you will talk about it. So Nikolai talks about price.
The price.
Yeah, the price. Okay. So eye contact. I think we covered enough. What else? Any other questions? Come. Oh, yes. You had a question too. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think.
Yes. I answer. Okay.
Where do you think lies the difference between acting and public speaking?
Question was, where is the difference between acting and public speaking? Is there a difference between acting and public speaking?
It should be, but where?
Okay. Again, it's my belief. It's my opinion that every good public speech is a little bit of acting. It has to have, it doesn't have, no. It could have elements of acting. Why? This is the stage area. In Toastmasters, we call it stage area. You are here to present. How you present, how you deliver, your eye contact, your vocal variety, your gestures, it's all theatrical elements. It's not a show. No, it's not a show, but it has theatrical elements. Every speech has theatrical choices. For example, you can start a story from the end. You can start it in the middle. You can start at the beginning. It's up to you. What will determine how you start the story? Your speech. How better to deliver your point? That's how you start your story. In my course, the one I told you about communication, face-to-face communication, one of the stories I start from the end because I decided this way is better. I talk about my daughter. And I tell my audience that my daughter graduated from college with bachelor's degree in journalism. But when she was in 3rd year of college, in America it's 4 years, she was 3rd year, 2nd semester, so almost finished. 1 more year she would finish. She wanted to drop out of college. So my audience already knows it's a good end. I mean, it's a happy end. She graduated already. She's done. But I'm telling them what happened before. That's how I tell the story. So this is my theatrical choice. Now, am I performing it? No, I'm just telling you. So there is a very fine line between, again, it's not a show business. It's not a performance. But in a way, it's a performance of one actor, because you're here alone. However, if you are only performing somebody else's character, and you are not yourself, you don't show your inner being, your beliefs, your ideas, your wants and not wants, then people will not believe you. They've seen actors, they've seen shows. If they want to see a movie, they will go into movie theater, not to your presentation. If they want to see a show, they will go into theater and know that it's all decorations, it's all actors, it's somebody else's script. That's the biggest difference. We're not reading somebody else's script. It's our script. We create our script. This is our belief, our guts, our heart. It's not somebody else's. Actors are getting into somebody else's character. They create the character, but they didn't create the script. That's the biggest difference. However, as I said, there are show business elements. There are choices. There are choices. And the one I just told you is only one. There are many more. How to incorporate show business into your presentation. And sometimes you should do that, more or less. But it's elements, not the whole thing. Okay? Yes?
How to cope with distractors in the audience?
Aha! How do you cope with distractors in the audience? Depends on what the level of distraction. Depends on level of distraction. Okay? If it's on purpose and it's destructive and it's disruptive, then you may interrupt your presentation and address the issue. If it continues, I bet you that the audience will stop the distraction. If it's an interesting presentation, and audience wants to hear it, wants to listen to it, and one person doesn't want it, the audience will kind of be on your side. However, if you go against the person, if you attack, you lose. Never attack. Never. How do I know? I attacked. 65 people in the room. I'm doing my presentation for the Learning Annex of New York. It's an organization all over America, all over North America, in different cities. I'm doing my presentation. 65 people in the room. We're going through the presentation. Everything is good. I have an activity. And one person disagreed with me. He said, you didn't ask the question right. It was a trick question. I said, well, he didn't understand the question. So I practically insulted him. Yeah, I said, you didn't understand the question, sir. Everybody else understood. I called him stupid. I got my evaluations. 60 evaluations were good. Excellent. Everything was good. 5 was completely like, I don't know, it was probably a different person in the room, not me. I analyzed it. It was this person and 4 people, 5 people around him. He wasn't alone. He just got followers. I was wrong. I attacked the person. You don't attack your audience. Because even if you win, you lose. So that's how you deal with disruptors. One more thing. I didn't have a chance to do it here, but normally I do. I have a chance to do it with some of you. Get to know people before the presentation. Out there. Say hello. Shake hands. Smile. Get people's names. Give your name. Become familiar with your audience. See, Toastmasters, we don't have this problem. Because we know our fellow Toastmasters. We are in the same club for day after day, week after week, month after month. Eventually we become friends. Someone's getting married.